A lead actor just found out his character has a son from the comment section, while he was live on camera, mid-scene, being watched by thousands of people who knew before he did. That's not a plot twist. That's Rabbit News Hallyu catching something the algorithm buried under the clip's laughs. Here's what actually happened. Zhang Linghe was streaming alongside fans, watching an episode of his Republican-era drama air in real time, when the story reached a reveal. His character, Tianxiwei, known in the show as the second young master, has a biological son he never knew about. The comment section exploded before he'd fully processed it. Zhang Linghe, to his credit, leaned into the moment instead of breaking it. He stayed in character and said, essentially, that even the second young master only found out through the comments, then added that he, personally, had just found out the same way. The clip spread fast, recut and shared across platforms, and the contrast did the heavy lifting. An actor capable of devastating on-screen restraint, caught completely off guard in real time. That contrast is exactly what makes a clip travel. Polished promotional content gets scrolled past. An unscripted reaction, a real person visibly recalibrating in front of an audience, reads as proof of something authentic underneath the performance, and platforms reward that instinctively. Nobody engineered this moment. That's precisely why it worked better than anything a marketing team could have planned. Why does an actor not know his own character's backstory? That's the detail worth sitting with, because the answer isn't about Zhang Linghe at all, it's about how the production is built. The plot itself is deliberately tangled. Ren Susu, played by Wang Churan, hides a pregnancy during a family conflict, leaves home, and tells the world the child belongs to a third brother-in-law, Li Bei's. That lie is what sends Tianxiwei down the wrong path. He crosses paths with his own son, a boy named Luan, more than once, without any idea who he is. It's a slow-burn mistaken identity arc, and for it to land, the audience has to know more than the characters do. But here's the detail most coverage skipped entirely: the actors didn't get the full script either. Productions using this kind of layered reveal often distribute scripts in pieces, scene by scene, specifically so the ending can't leak before broadcast. That means Zhang Linghe wasn't performing ignorance. He may have genuinely been working scene to scene without the foreshadowing that audiences, watching the finished cut, could piece together in advance. He was, by design, one of the last people to know his own character's secret. Think about what that actually asks of a performer. Zhang Linghe had to play scenes of quiet devastation, longing, unresolved grief, all without the context that would normally inform an actor's choices. That's a harder job than it looks. Committing fully to an emotional arc you can't see the end of takes a specific kind of professional trust, trust in the director, trust in the writer, trust that the fragments will eventually cohere into something worth the performance. Whether that pays off creatively is something audiences will only be able to judge once the full series airs. There's a second story from this same stretch of coverage that involves the exact same instinct: control what gets revealed, and when, except this time, what got quietly rearranged wasn't a plot secret. It was a name on a poster. And the detail that ties the two stories together isn't the industry, or even the platform. It's who gets to decide what the audience learns, and in what order. Tian Xiwei's upcoming costume drama, working title The Wedding Dress, built its entire marketing moment around a single trailer shot, a mask coming off. She plays two roles: Wei Rao, the legitimate daughter of the Marquis of Cheng'an, and Jun Dai, the imposter who took over the household by pretending to be someone she's not. The trailer cuts between them through that mask transition: Wei Rao first, in pale blue, expression unreadable behind metal, then the mask lifts, and she's Jun Dai, in red and gold, all cold charm. Viewers praised how little Tian Xiwei actually changes physically to sell two completely different people, a tightened gaze here, a different register of smile there. That single sequence pushed pre-orders on Youku past 1 million, making it one of the most anticipated female-led costume dramas of the season. And the numbers behind it are almost lopsided. Tian Xiwei accounts for more than 70% of the show's total screen time across the full cast, and close to 98% of everything shown in the trailer. This isn't an ensemble project being marketed as a two-hander. It's built entirely around her. That kind of screen time imbalance is common in dual-role costume dramas. The format practically demands a single performer carry the emotional architecture of the show. But it also means the marketing has almost nowhere else to go. When a trailer is 98% one actress, the entire promotional strategy is a bet on her individual pull, not the ensemble, not the source novel, not even the male lead. That bet paid off. The pre-order number confirms it. Which makes what happened next worth pausing on. After the million pre-order milestone, the official poster changed. Tian Xiwei had originally been billed alone, on her own line, as the clear lead. Once the show crossed that threshold, her name was moved to appear alongside male lead Yang and, ordered by stroke count of their surnames, a convention the production says complies with new industry billing regulations. Fans weren't convinced that explanation tells the whole story. Their argument, under the same regulations, she could plausibly still be billed as sole lead, and moving her name now, right after she'd single-handedly driven the show's biggest promotional win, reads less like a formatting update and more like a quiet downgrade dressed up as procedure. Fan response split into two camps, and both are worth naming honestly. One reading treats this as routine housekeeping, regulatory language changed, the studio applied it, nothing more. The other reading treats the timing itself as the story, whether or not the rule required it. Changing a credit line the moment it stops looking purely promotional and starts looking like leverage is the kind of decision that invites scrutiny regardless of intent. Neither camp has definitive proof. What both camps agree on is the optics, a project built almost entirely on one actress's face and screen time, adjusting her credit the moment that strategy proved itself successful. Put those two stories next to each other and the pattern gets harder to dismiss as coincidence. One production kept its own leading man in the dark about his character's arc, scene by scene, to protect the reveal for viewers. Another adjusted how a leading actress's name appears, at the exact moment her performance had already delivered the outcome the marketing team wanted. Different mechanisms, same underlying habit, information, plot information, credit information, isn't something these productions let flow freely. It's something they release on their own schedule, to their own advantage, and adjust after the fact when the numbers shift. Zoom out, and this fits a pattern that shows up across the industry well beyond these two shows. Streaming platforms increasingly treat pre-order and viewership thresholds as trigger points, numbers that unlock or change how a project gets promoted, staffed, or billed. Closed script systems have become standard practice as leak culture on Chinese social media has gotten faster and more organized. A plot point can circulate globally within minutes of filming wrapping if a set isn't locked down. Both of these stories are symptoms of an industry that has learned, the hard way, that information control is now part of production design, not an afterthought bolted on before release. That's not a scandal. Nothing here suggests bad faith on either side, and there's no evidence of any personal conflict behind either decision. A closed script system is a legitimate, common tool against leaks, and billing order conventions genuinely do exist across the industry. But it's worth noticing how often the fans found out from a leaked clip or the actress found out from her own poster ends up being the actual story, more than the drama itself. Audiences are increasingly good at spotting the gap between what a production controls and what it lets slip, and both of these moments went viral precisely because that gap became visible for a second. Zhang Linghe's joke worked because it was real. Tian Xiwei's trailer worked because the mass transition was genuinely well executed. Neither actor did anything wrong here. If anything, both turned institutional decisions they didn't fully control into moments that made audiences pay closer attention, not less. Whether that ends up shaping how either production is remembered a year from now is genuinely an open question. What's less in question is that both moments say more about how modern C-ent productions manage information than either story initially let on. If you're into entertainment coverage that goes past the headline, the kind that catches the quiet signal most coverage skips, Rabbit News Hallyu is built exactly for that. Subscribe if you want analysis, not just news.